What's up, guys? My name is Dfield, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pet Simulator 99 here on Roblox. The shiny Giyot Cat Army wants to remind each and every single one of you to use star code Dfield on your next Robux or premium checkout. It really does support me being a creator here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for using my star code. In the previous video, we talked about a very overpowered method in order to farm gems. I've been doing it for the past couple of hours, and as you guys can see, we have already accumulated about 8 million gems. We'll be able to spend those gems in the trading plaza in a future episode, but for today's episode, we're gonna be showing every single one of you guys how to get your first free huge pet here on Pet Simulator 99. We're gonna be talking about each and every single one of the new methods, as well as transferring. Ooh, what the heck? Look at my cobras back there in a perfect line on that gate. What in the world? If any of you guys know how to unlock this gate behind all of the eggs in spawn, let me know down in the comment sections below. Now, without further ado, do not forget, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of exciting PS99 content coming your way, including a little bit of a secret that we'll be revealing at the end of the episode. Now, the very first method to get your first free huge pet here on Pet Simulator 99 is by hatching it from your best egg. In the sign behind us, it does tell us that we need rebirth number 2 in order to qualify for the hatched huges in your best egg. You guys can see there are 3 of them right now. There's a couple of different huges that rotate every couple of hours, so I would strongly suggest, if you guys are really about AFKing and you have a ton of coins saved up like I do, you guys can AFK for hours on end like you see some players currently are doing here at the very last egg. Opening these eggs will always give you a small chance to hatch that huge. It is very rare, but that is going to be the very first method in order to get your very first huge pet. Now, number 2, we do need to talk about the pet box transfer from Pet Simulator X, and as you guys can see, this is probably one of the easiest ways you guys can get your very first huge pet. If you guys have already had a huge in Pet Simulator X, you can use the pet transfer box in the spawn over in PSX and transfer your huges on over. Let's go ahead and claim a couple of huges ourselves right now. We've already transferred a bunch of our Titanics and huges using this method, so make sure you guys do that. Probably one of the easiest ways to get a huge if you've had one already. Now let's go ahead and jump into the very first free-to-play method in getting your first huge pet here on Pet Simulator 99. If we go ahead and check the index right over here at spawn and type in fossil dragon, you guys can see there are 4 of them that currently exist in the game. Using your teleport feature, or you can use a hoverboard and head on over to number 30 fossil dig site. Head on over to area number 30 and you guys will see the mini game called the dig site. This mini game is my second favorite mini game in order for a chance to win a free huge pet. You guys can see on the left side right there that there is plenty of different types of loot that you can actually get from this mini game, but that right there, the huge fossil dragon, is exactly what we are looking for. You can also get potions, a whole bunch of flags in order to aid in your actual treasure hunting and coin collecting, but what we are after is this huge fossil dragon. I'll show you guys a little bit of the mini game before we actually jump into the next activity for another chance at a different huge pet. We actually played a little bit of this mini game and we've already gotten up to the sharp shovel. There's a pro shovel as well, and I've been told there's also a chance to locate and find yourself a golden shovel in this actual mini game. Now, I haven't found that golden shovel myself. If you guys have found that golden shovel in this dig site mini game, let me know down in the comment sections below. It's pretty quick with this sharp shovel, as you guys can see, but I am going to dig my way to the lower levels, which will take us, just a little bit longer to actually get through some of these blocks. Now, guys, as far as I know, you do want to get as deep as possible for the chance to get this huge pet. Every single time you guys break a block is a chance to hatch that huge, all right? So you don't have to do anything special. You don't really need to have any special abilities or go in any special direction when you guys are doing the dig site minigame. Literally, as long as you're breaking a block, every single block you break, instead of coins, it could be a huge pet. I'm gonna see if I can find you guys a video of somebody on YouTube actually hatching the huge, but guys, there's literally only 4 of these hatched so far. So I'm hoping that I can find somebody else who has hatched it. This minigame is fairly simple. Ooh, we've actually gotten into the darker layers of soil over here. So this dirt is going to take a couple more seconds than the previous version, and this is probably going to be the area that we are going to be farming for in order to save up for the next shovel of our journeys. This is going to be the first free-to-play method in order to actually hatching a free huge pet. For those of you guys who don't really want to AFK in the farms, the dig site is a mini game that I would recommend for those of you guys who just love to click. Maybe you guys just love to chill and watch YouTube videos while you guys are clicking away for a chance at a free huge pet. I wish you guys the best of luck, and if you guys do happen to hatch a huge pet, let me know down in the comment sections below. I'm pinning every single one that we see. Are you guys gonna hatch the first huge pet from here before I do? I'll race you guys to the bottom. Now, the second method for a free-to-play huge here on Pet Simulator 99 is going to be one of my favorite methods. All you guys have to do is teleport to number 27, the Pirate Tavern. You guys will see the fishing mini game, and there is a chance for the huge Poseidon corgi. I'm gonna turn on the music real quickly for this segment of the video because fishing is honestly my favorite pastime here on PS99. I haven't actually spent a lot of time here yet, but the music is so calming, the scene is so fresh, and guys, all you have to do is literally be fishing, and if you get super lucky, one of the things you can catch is that actual huge that you guys saw outside. This is gonna be one of the ways that I'm gonna be AFKing or maybe playing for. I want to see if you guys can hatch a huge from fishing here as well. Bring a couple of your friends. Maybe we'll hop into a private server in the future and invite a whole bunch of you guys watching right now to fish alongside with me, and maybe as a whole squad we can fish together and get ourselves our very first huge pet. A really cool aspect about fishing on top of that huge chance is the fact that you will be getting fruits, enchanted books, and a whole lot of different items that you can also use for the rest of your grinding. Fishing is just so relaxing here on PS99, guys. I would highly recommend it. Just listen to that calming music. I could literally sit here for hours and just click away. Oh my goodness. We're gonna catch one more fish, but stick around, guys. We have a couple more methods to show you on how to get a free huge pet, including the Stairway to Heaven. You guys have all heard about it by now. I'll explain to you just a little bit. Now, returning back home, the third method that we're gonna be showing you guys in order to hatch your first huge pet as a free-to-play player, I do believe we head on over to the, where is it? Lava Forest number 45. Now, this game itself, I have not played very often. I've only done it once, but if you guys want another chance to win a free huge pet, you guys can check out the Chest Rush mini game. There's a chance for a huge fire horse. Quick note, you guys want to try this game as many and as often as you can because there is a cooldown to it. The grand prize being the royalty charms, the glittering charms, and of course, the huge fire horse. A lot of players have played this mini game in comparison to the other ones. You guys can see there are 75 of these huge fire horses existing. I'll show you guys a little bit of the mini game, but all you guys have to do is, as long as you guys have a couple of pets, run them on down this alleyway and destroy the chests as you go. And then once you guys reach the end, all of the breakables at the very end will all have a very small chance in actually hatching that huge pet. Since there have been over 75 of the huges already, this activity right here is the number one mini game that I would recommend you check out if you guys want your very first huge pet. Statistically speaking, there have been more huge fire horses added into the game in comparison to all of the other free-to-play huges. If you guys want a little bit of break from hatching eggs in order to actually get a free huge pet, this is the one mini game that I would strongly recommend that you guys actually check out because, hey, it is a free chance at a free huge fire horse. Those are your 3 ways that a free-to-play player can get an actual huge pet. But wait, there is one more method. I am gonna work my way out of this mini game to show you guys the very last one. I am about to commit over 24 hours for this very last method, so if you guys want to see it in action, hit that subscribe button. The very last method involves a very peculiar achievement. If you guys check out the achievements, scrolling all the way down, you see the very first achievement called Falling Down, which is not really too much because you only get a bag of diamonds for it. But in order to get that Falling Down achievement, you guys are going to want to go into the jungle obby. It's going to be in stage or area number 18. And you see this green little lake. That is a dangerous poison lake. Get ready to press your home button, which is on the bottom of your screen. Jump into the lake and then hit home. If you guys do it correctly, you guys will be placed into a void and then fall into the Stairway to Heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Falling Down achievement, which is step number 1 into getting your first free huge pet. Another quick method for those of you guys who do have the VIP room, I want to show this real fast. If you head on over to the VIP room, there is a small little crack in the opening over here, and if you fall on through, this will also bring you to the Stairway of Heaven, just a slightly faster method. Now, before we jump back into the Stairway to Heaven, you guys will see there is another achievement after you achieve the Falling Down, and the next step is, check it out, guys. Nobody really knows it. There are question marks, and a bunch of YouTubers have already started making videos on this. There is a huge angel dog. Only one of these angel dogs exist in the game currently. We are committing the next 24 hours of our life into hatching this huge angel dog, and all I'm gonna do is jump into the Stairway to Heaven. I'm gonna briefly explain to you guys how to do it, but basically all you guys gotta do is climb, climb, climb. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video here. If you guys want to see what happens in the next one, and if we get our own huge angel dog, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of climbing to do. I wonder if there's anything at the top. LCLC has done a lot of videos and given us a lot of tips as to how to reach the top. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button. The next 24 hours are gonna be a grind. Can we get ourselves a free huge pet? I'm hitting the W key and I'm not stopping until I get it.